Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be doing my 1 month update. So I did end up starting my little fitness journey, weight loss journey, whatever you want to call it, the middle of January instead of the 1st of January, so just keep that in mind when I give these results. So, the start of January I started at 237.2 pounds, and then I reached 234 pounds, which is a combined total of 3.2 pounds I lost in 2 weeks, which honestly, that's great. I did want it a little bit more. I was really aiming for 4 to 5 pounds, but you know, I'm not going to beat myself up over that. I did go from a 42-inch waist to a 41 and a 52 to 51 hips. So that was great. Something that I'm really proud of, those 2 weeks, I went to the gym 4 times each week, and I also cooked all my meals at home. So I'm very proud of myself for that, because it's been about 2 years of me wanting to start, not starting, me starting for a week, me quitting after a week. So the fact I got past a week, the fact that I'm now past 2 weeks, because it's, you know, the first week of February now, is insane. Like, I'm truly, truly proud of myself, because, guys, you know, I want kids in the future, and if I don't lose this weight, it's just not going to happen. So this is something that needs to be done. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Oh, and something that I want to discuss is my period actually started on time. This is the first time my period has started on time since August, when I went to Italy. And before that, I did not have a normal cycle for like a year, you know, like since like May 2023. So that is insane that I can stand here right now and say just 2 weeks of eating healthy and working out has made my period be on track. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be on track every single month, but the fact that the first just 2 weeks and my period started, like, that's insane. Like, honestly, it really is. Because, you know, I deal with irregular periods with PCOS, and the fact that just 2 weeks made a difference, I can only imagine what 2 months is going to do, 6 months, a year, you know. And I really do want predictable cycles, because it's so annoying not having those. But anyways, I digress. So let's talk about my goals for February. So my goals for February is, so I started February at 234 pounds, as you know, and my goal is to really reach 226 pounds for March. So that is a combined total of 8 pounds for the month, and I really do think that's doable. I think if I keep eating healthy, not eating out, and going to the gym 4 times a week, I think I will easily achieve that. I might even do a little bit more, you know. And something that I want to start working on is some strength training. I did incorporate some strength training during my 2nd week, just some arm weights, nothing too crazy, but I also want to increase my time at the gym. I've only been spending about 30 to 40 minutes at the gym, which I think that's good for starting out, but I really want to start inching my way closer to the 60-minute mark like I used to do in the past, because I used to spend like 60 minutes to an hour and a half at the gym, depending on what I was doing for that day. Oh, and something else I want to mention is I'm not tracking my calories during this weight loss. I'm really focusing on eating more whole foods, eating 3 meals a day, and really avoiding, you know, junk food, processed foods as much as I can. You know, back in the day when I first lost weight, I did count all of my calories. I gave myself 1,200 calories to eat, and I did lose like 50 pounds, 50, 60 pounds, whatever, that first year, which was amazing. However, for me in this period of my time, this point of my life, I just feel like if I start counting the calories, I'm just gonna fail. I'm gonna become so restrictive, and I'm just not gonna enjoy it. And I really need this to be a long-lasting thing and not something that's short-term. But I think in the future, perhaps if I end up reaching like a plateau or something, and I'm not really making any more, you know, differences in my weight, I might lean towards going back to counting some calories for maybe a month or so, just to see if I am eating in excess or what I can do to start losing weight again. But anywho, I did want to mention that, because yeah, I'm not counting my calories or anything. I'm just eating. I literally eat like an orange for breakfast or a yogurt for breakfast. Lunch, I have something that's like protein, and dinner again is something that's protein. Once in a while, if I'm craving a sweet treat, I will have a pudding cup at night, or maybe like a small bowl of ice cream. But that's pretty much all I'm doing, and I've definitely seen improvements, and I'm really looking forward to the end of this month of February, because it's going to be a full month of me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think at the end of this month, I'm going to feel amazing. And I am planning a trip to Spain hopefully in September. That is what we're aiming for, and I want to feel good and look good. And yeah, so without further ado, I am just gonna do a little showing of my body just to see what it looks like. I am on my period now currently, and it's the end of the day, so I am bloated a bit, but I just wanted to do it regardless, so let's hop right in. So that about wraps up this video, and I will see you guys next month.